I am so excited. We're headed to Cuboids Natural Aquarium. I'm going to be having a meetup with my Bucks County Aquarium Society friends, and I am so excited. Wait till you see this not-so-local fish store. Let's go.
So come along with me, it's SuzyQue. Hey.
The drive really wasn't that bad. It was only about 45 minutes. Definitely worth it. So Harvey, the owner, actually opened up this store early just for the Bucks County Aquarium Society to come in and look around. That was so nice of him. And he also had some amazing sales going on today for the Bucks County Aquarium Society. So when I walked in, I was so wowed by the dry goods that were right there, the desk, and it was nice because nobody else was in the store yet. I think Alishan was the only one in there with Harvey. And I'm looking around, saw the terrestrial plants, and thought to myself, ooh, I'll save them for last in case, you know, I run out of money. The high goods, they have the WIO, W-I-O, aquascaping stuff, which is really nice. I got so much inspiration from looking at these setups that they had. It was mind blown. So they had some terrariums. They had some aquariums. They had some paludariums. This one I was talking to Harvey about. Like, I have a hard time having things stick out of my aquarium, and I know, like, it's the thing. I just don't know if it's going to be my thing. I just can't seem to get myself to do it, except for pothos I can have hanging out. Now, this I like, because this is how, when I'm aquascaping, I've got slow-growing small plants, but you know it's going to fill in. This looked like a dry start method to me. I've done this several times. Never successful. Look at this stone. I think that's the elephant stone. And then these rummy nose. They had rummy nose there, and I had to make a choice, and it wasn't the rummy nose. I'm a little upset. I wish I had gotten them. I wish. I wish. Doesn't matter. I got a lot. Now here's the paludarium. That's got some fish. It's got, I think it's called the paludarium. Yeah. When it's got stuff growing on top and below. Just looking at this wood gave me it gave me so many ideas. So many ideas, because I've seen the aquascapers. This is what it looks like in their house, and they go and grab 3 or 4 pieces and put them together and super glue them together to come out. Oh, and they have the sandbox where you got to practice. So you just draw an outline of the footprint of your aquarium, and then you can see what fits and what doesn't. These are all the WIO products. And I don't know if that's how it's pronounced. That's how I do. That's what I do. And this is volcanic substrate. Now, the Japanese is volcanic substrate. I'm starting to go a little more natural with my tanks. Look at this. And I have so many of these plants. My aquascape just never... Maybe I move my stuff around before it gets filled in so much. But this, I'm not doing it this time. I'm letting them fill in, grow out. I gotta say, I was a little jealous of people who come in and get this fancy foo-foo substrate, get a couple pieces of rock. And they had great equipment. So many good equipment. Although I don't think I need any equipment at this time, which is great. I do need like things like nets and fish food and stuff like that, but I'm going to wait till after Christmas. Now here's a little bit closer look at all the fun stuff. There's the calendars. They had so many. If you wanted to, look at that little pink princess. He's a little princess. They had so many aquariums to get started. You could have walked out of the store with everything you needed in hand. Absolutely everything. And I keep seeing that fish in the background, and I'm trying so hard to go slow. So when I first walked in, I thought, oh, this is their betta rack? Okay. This is their 6 betta. And it was like this big system used with, it was like 40 gallons. Then we had the tissue cultures, which I did get a tissue culture. I got 1 tissue culture and a couple plants. Then these are the tanks. I'm going to go through all the tanks. When I was editing, I did see that I didn't go through the tanks as slow as I should have. But here are some of the prices, and here are some. Look at these beautiful rummy nose. I wanted all of them. And they had the exclamation point right there, the rasboras. Look at these beautiful pictus. I think these were dwarf pictus. Oh, Cuboids is their sole distributor of the Wheel. That is good to know. Because it was amazing that they have all this beautiful stuff. The pearl gouramis, look at these. The prices, you couldn't beat the prices. At least today with the sale that was going on and being a club member, it was 50% off today. I was like, oh, I want some of these. I want some. Look at that one guy just didn't. The silver tip tetras. I've got some carry tetras. Look at these discus were huge compared to what I have some stunted dwarf discus that I think I might get a couple more, but those were huge. And look at all these fry. I'm not sure what these fry are. If you can tell what these fry are, or if they're just, they look like some kind of leertail variatus or platy, or I see some little tiny quarries. I don't think this one was labeled. And the plants were out of this world. There were some, the largest Anubis I've ever seen. And they had all different goldfish. They had the Oranda. They have the Ranchu. I didn't see any black moors. They have the fantails. My black moor is getting big. And then they had the, look like comets. But I know a lot of people still use the comets in their ponds. Ooh. Isn't that, look at these plants. Now, I did get 3 plants. I'm not going to tell you what. See that? Oh, I can't even talk about it. I'll wait. And see that one, and see that one, and see that one. So they were $10. We were getting them for $5. This is like old school prices. I felt like I walked back 5-6 years where plants were $5 each. Yes, yes, they always keep their store pristine. That's why I call it a fancy foo-foo store. Because I got some local fish stores that are like my favorite, but they've been around for decades and they're grungy and they're still my favorite. And the fish are clean, the water's clean. Yeah, they had what else was $5? Like these beautiful clown loaches because of the sale. Look at that crypt parva there. They had a couple very unique crypts. Look at the size of these Anubis. These were $10, which means we paid $5. I'm like, what? A lot of Anacharis, but I have tanks of Anacharis. Look at the roots and the rhizomes on these. I don't think I have tanks big enough for those size plants. I wish I did. Could you imagine if my 180 was really planted? I'd see I'm going so fast, I can't even. Oh, I had my eye on that, and then when I decided to get it, I waited too long. I waited too long. Here's some Bucephalandra. Did I say it right? Kendra mini round. I didn't see the killifish in here, but I think that one on the left is a sword, or maybe it's another crypt, but the one on the right is a crypt. Definitely. Oh yeah, these plants look large enough, and the roots, now that I've already planted them, were fully grown. Now here was their real better rack. Here was their better rack, and I'm talking, and I was looking for a yellow betta fish, or at least a betta fish that had bright yellow in it. I got a thing for yellow fish, I gotta say. But I don't know if I could buy a betta fish from anybody other than Lisa. I don't know. It just wasn't in me today to get one. I know that because I wanted to save my money for so much of the other stuff. Hey, Liquid Zoo. Oops, I wasn't supposed to be paying attention. And it wasn't even just the fish in the fish tour. It was meeting up with other Bucks County Aquarium Society people that made it so special. And they had raffles. Ooh. This was the one I had my eye on. See, it had kind of like a yellow, mustardy yellow. This is a pale yellow. I'm talking about that bright primary color yellow. And then look at these fish. Oh, gold spotted knife. I missed that. There were some severums. I didn't see any red severums. The red-breasted cichlid, I guess they color up as they get bigger, but I wasn't sure how big they got. The puffer, look at this puffer by himself. The gobies look great. I can tell you they had one lemon tetra, just one, that somebody bought them all but one. So I did buy that one. I had to buy the one and put it in my 75-gallon. It's the only one that didn't go in quarantine. It went in my 75-gallon with my other tetras. Look at these clown loaches and these baby knife fish. Look at that. Now, it doesn't have the price on here. It's on another tank. I think it was 2 for $20, and then we got 50% off. Yeah, I can't wait to find out what's in the shipment. He's getting a huge shipment. The gold rams. This one I almost bought. Said no. Almost bought again. I see the one here, and there's another gold ram on the other side. I didn't. These I just thought were the funniest thing ever. I don't know what. Now, I have the polar blue parrots, but I've never seen these other colors. I was like, what is that? Look at this big old. That came in yesterday, that big old clownfish. Clown loach. It came in yesterday. Beautiful loaches. Look at that pork chop rasbora. Harlequin, is it called? Agazizi quarry. I didn't get any quarry cats. I did want to get some of the little quarry cats, but I didn't. I wanted everything, guys. You gotta know that. Not these rainbows. There is another tank that's gonna have these beautiful rainbows. Oh, it was so nice at this store, and he was depleted of fish because he was supposed to get a shipment right from Germany, and a shipment, and it didn't come in. Look at these rams. Oh yeah, those are the blue rams. Now, I just got my granddaughter some Mickey Mouse platies. Otherwise, I would have grabbed her some. She loves watching live births. And I think the platies is the best one for kids. They did have a lot of rare and uncommon tetras, cories, rasboras. Purple pencil. That's the other thing. I've never had a pencil fish, and these were purple pencil fish. I should have got them. I should have got him. I could have explained to John. Buy now, apologize later, right? Look at the size of that plant. What? These killifish? These the Golden Wonder killies, yep. These were already sold. This is another rainbow tank. Look at this. And the things that were sold were marked clearly. This tank all sold. They do not use this tank, because it was for someone else. Red-tail catfish, I'll never get again. Red-tail shark, I'll never, ever. I got one that was one of my first 10 fish I ever got. And he swam by and just ate every guppy in the tank. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. Look at those autosynclists. The lemon tetras, there was only one lemon. See it? That lone guy. All by himself. I'm like, somebody seriously bought all your lemon tetras and left one behind? I had to get it. Had to get it. Like, these are gorgeous. Yeah, it was really hard making a decision. It's going to be a fun excursion, let me tell you. Excursion. I wanted some Neocaridina. I do have some Amano shrimp already. I would like to add some to some of my newer natural tanks. I didn't see the neon goby, the neon blue goby. Maybe it was just written on the tank and already sold. There's some more. Oh. I'm telling you, they know how to keep their tanks and their fish. Yeah, and here's some exclamation rasbors. You can't see them, but they are so beautiful. This video here does not do them justice. Yes, that's the name of the puffer. It was Pau Abea. Abea? Abea. Look at these gouramis. Flame dwarf Oh, somebody bought the whiptails. Who bought the whiptails? I think it was Fran. I think it was Fran. There's the Harlequin reservoirs. Angelfish, which of course I'm not getting at the moment because I'm hoping mine was pea puffers. I took the video. How did I not know that there were pea puffers there? I have a pea puffer tank set up. Look at all these different swords, loaches, and now I'm just trying to identify them. Albino bristlenose, platy, or variatus. I can't tell the difference between a platy and a variatus. Coolie loaches. These are all the fish and plants that I got. I can't wait to show you what I bought and where I put them. Thank you, Bucks County Aquarium Society and Cuboids. What a great meetup.
Hey, everybody, it's SuzyQue. Hey, everybody, it's SuzyQue. Nah, hey, everybody, it's SuzyQue. So come along with me. Said I'm SuzyQue.